You're listening to a CanadianMovieCrew.com production.
Hercules is the story of Space Hercules trying to get back the Thunderbolts for Space Zeus.
Oh.
Or is it?
Hercules, hero of song and story. Hercules, winner of ancient glory. Fighting for the right, fighting with his might. With the strength of 10 ordinary men. Hercules.
Welcome back to the Yours It Movie podcast, where we try to find the real story behind the story. I'm Derek.
I mean, Mark.
And joining us today, a special guest and frequent co-host, Scott White.
Hello, everyone.
Live from quarantine in Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
That's from the White House, right?
Yes.
The white with black curtains.
Yeah.
In the station.
Yeah.
So we brought this one to you, Scott. Normally you bring movies to us. We brought this one to you. This is Hercules from 1983. It's actually the Adventures of Hercules.
Yes.
But we'll get to that later.
Okay, so after watching this movie, I would like to have my record expunged from all the crap you guys have given me from the movies that I have brought to you.
Well, bringing us the Death Wish movies was not a crime. I'll tell you that. Like that was just Belly. That was just too fun. You know.
I'll forgive Amazing Bulk.
Oh.
I was a zombie for the FBI. However, you got some time left on your sentence for that.
I'll give you that. All right.
See, I'm the other way around. I thought Zombie for the FBI was just so out there that I had a lot of fun with that one. Amazing Bulk. Now, I'm a huge Avengers fan, a huge Hulk fan, so that was just insulting, you know?
And speaking of Hulk, segue!
Yes,
Speaking of
right.
Hulk.
Big time segue.
Welcome to the show, Lou Ferrigno, who, until the other day, I didn't know this. I was looking at his IMDb for this, and he appeared in the Liberian Girl music video for Michael Jackson.
Really?
So there's an Easter egg. I didn't realize that was there.
That's one I didn't know I wanted.
Yeah, I was like, what does Lou Ferrigno have to do with Michael Jackson and Liberian Girl?
I don't know, other than he's a spectacle, I guess.
Like, I don't know, but anyway.
Did Michael want like find someone three times my size? You know what I mean? Like, oh, I know a guy
3 times his size. That's why he went. Oh, I'm not going to go there. All right.
So, okay, thoughts?
Wow,
This might have been the most incoherent thing I've ever seen. If you ask me what it was about, I couldn't tell you. And I want to say this. The movie is an hour and 28 minutes.
Yes.
The opening credits, I timed them. The opening credits are 9 minutes. The ending credits are 5 minutes. An hour and a half movie, 14 minutes of this movie are credits.
Yeah, but they borrowed the credits from Superman. Why wouldn't you like that?
Written in my notes, they stole the opening music and the opening credits. It's Superman.
It's 1978 Superman.
Yeah. It's Canon Films. This is Canon Films.
Right. So they had everything on lock, right? So why not?
Just pulled it from the vault. That's all they did.
That's right. Oh my God. I got to tell you, this movie is quite progressive for 1983 because they open up basically saying God is female. That wasn't a sentiment you heard back then.
Some of the gods are female.
Well, no, but like they did the opening like Stephen Hawking's History of the Universe style and showed us where the Big Bang came from. It was some I forget the name of the goddess, but it was in the beginning there was just her and then an explosion and everything else, right? Like that's what they start with, but it was a she. Like above Zeus, above Kronos, above all that.
Yeah, I got a little backwards in that whole thing because the whole beginning of the movie is the background of the movie, which is also the opening credits.
The whole opening credits are the background of Hercules. It took 9. We all know who Hercules is.
Do you?
Well, I don't know, but it took so long. It's like they took almost 10 minutes to explain who Hercules was.
Well, I think we missed another movie, didn't we?
And Mark has hit it on the head.
This is a sequel to something else where he fought the Transformers.
No.
You know Michael Bay's Transformers when they showed up in prehistoric times? Hercules fought them. Sorry. Let me rephrase that. He fought the GoBots. These ones didn't look as good as Transformers, no. But he was fighting GoBot mechs.
We did miss the first movie of this duology. There is a movie. So if you remember seeing the opening scenes of the movie during the credits, they're showing you him fighting King Minos, right? And they show different clips from different things and basically have the backstory. Yeah. That's in the first movie.
A clip, by the way, they're going to reuse later.
Probably.
I'll tell you exactly where it is when we get to it, but that's not till the very end. So, we miss Hercules versus the GoBots, I guess.
No, it was just Hercules versus King Minos. It was the gods wanting to kill. It was basically Hercules. It was his Moses story where he's put in the reeds and found and carried on and raised and given superpowers, and Hera tries to kill him, just like in the regular the regular mythology.
So they, during the opening credits, have a scene where Hercules is riding a chariot through space.
Yep.
And it looked. Have you ever seen Ernest Saves Christmas?
Yeah.
It looked exactly like Ernest when Ernest had Santa's sleigh going around and around. That's it. I'm like, oh my God. Oh.
Yeah. So maybe the last movie was the Hercules Christmas special? Like maybe he saved Christmas by the end? I don't know. I didn't see it. But...
Can I ask you guys a question?
Of course.
Go for it.
Not seeing this, did you guys think they were going to dub Lou Ferrigno's voice, or did you think they were going to let him use his real voice?
No, I knew they were going to.
I figured they would probably dub him at this point.
And they did. That, yeah.
Yeah, I heard that famously that most of his movies he got dubbed in, just like early Schwarzenegger as well. When he played Hercules, his accent was so thick, and apparently wasn't as charming. Yeah, so.
But not only was Lou Ferrigno dubbed, half of the cast was dubbed.
Yes, you could.
And you can tell.
Yeah.
Very poorly.
Yeah.
Very.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there's times when some of the ladies are talking and what they're saying and what I'm hearing is not lining up at all.
No, not in the slightest. Yeah, so basic. What starts this movie? The gods: Hera, Aphrodite, Poseidon, and Flora.
Poseidon.
Yeah, they want to overthrow Zeus on Mount Olympus.
So we have a coup.
And Zeus sends Hercules. They've stolen the Seven Thunderbolts, or the Seven Thunderbolts were already in play?
I got the sense they were stolen. So they had to be. So it was a recovery mission.
I believe it was, but once again, nothing in this movie is made clear.
No.
You have to make a lot of assumptions in this movie. And so the Seven Thunderbolts were Zeus's power, but he doesn't have them anymore. But how does he have the power to send Hercules to Earth? If the Thunderbolts were and he didn't have them, how did he still have power?
I have no idea.
Yeah. I get the sense that it wasn't his sole source of power, but without the Seven Thunderbolts in play, chaos would reign. That's what I was getting.
And that's all we get is chaos would reign. And we don't know. Well, I guess the only thing we do know is that the moon is flying towards the Earth.
And there's a fire monster that's let loose.
Yes.
Because we have the sacrifice, too. That's one of the opening scenes, isn't it? Then we open on the sacrifice.
Yes.
A lady being dragged to her death.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
The very horrible... I don't know, would you call it CGI?
Rotoscoping, I think, back in the 80s?
That was... for the people listening, it's hard to explain. It's this very, very amateurish energy creature that it's one step above people fighting an invisible man where they're just punching at the air because they don't have any budget. It's just like one step above that. It's just so bad.
It is really bad. And it looks like I think the monster's supposed to be eating her, right?
It consumes her life essence or something, because it leaves behind a body, what's supposed to be a charred body, I guess.
But it almost looks like a sexual assault.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
The way she's splayed out on that rock.
Well, she's splayed out, but then he comes, he steps over her or something. It looks like
kind of envelops.
Yeah, it's weird. But then we get introduced to the two main girls. Urania. Am I remembering that right?
Urania's the blonde.
And what's her sister's name?
I just kept calling her the brunette in my notes.
Yeah, okay. The blonde and the brunette.
That's what I did. I called them the blonde and the brunette. That was.
And I wrote this down because I love this sort of exchange they had. They said, "I wish there was a way to destroy him. There is a way. A way to what? Destroy him." And one of them's a future seer. The blonde can see into the future, and her sister is the next one to be sacrificed. Is that right?
Oh, I love that scene. I love that because she tells her, it's like, I can see the future. I can't do anything to stop it, but I'm going to leave and go find a way to stop it. So she knows the brunette's next up on the block. So what does she do? Leave her alone. Like, don't.
Yeah. On more than one occasion.
Yeah. Well, I mean, on one of the occasions, she leaves her alone with Hercules. So that's not so bad. Like, at least she's got a bodyguard, right? So
there is a lot of "stay here, trust me."
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And constantly.
Oh yeah, Urania kind of has her own side movie going on throughout this whole thing.
She does, yeah.
Yeah, like it's split into two. You have Hercules and the Seven Thunderbolts, and then you have Urania and her sister versus the fire monster. And it's like those two.
It does
those
cross
two
over.
things kind of just intertwine. Like, so we're gonna go find ways to beat the fire monster, but on the way, we're going to happen upon all of the Thunderbolts. One by one, we're just going to wander to where they are.
And that's the thing, is the first thing Hercules fights is a man-bear?
Yeah.
No, the first thing Hercules fight, I'll just tell you, this was shot in, I believe, in Italy.
Yes.
In Rome.
Oh, okay.
There was a lot of Roman acrobats in this, because all the bad guys acrobats. Where Hercules is just tossing them around and they're just doing backflips and forward flips. So, yes, a lot of acrobats got work during this movie.
The trampoline budget on this must have been pretty high.
Yeah. And he just punches the bear man for a couple of times. You notice every time he punches him, the screen would go all multicolored. Anytime Hercules would throw a punch or do something, the screen would go multicolored as if it was like that was the special effect.
Yeah. Like we're experiencing that monster getting its lights knocked out, like we're seeing stars or I'm surprised they didn't put the little Tweety Bird effects around his head when he got knocked out.
Yeah.
They do have cartoonish sound effects in this movie, like Looney Tunes sound effects.
Yeah.
And this director loves slow motion.
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah, slow motion and very athletic monsters. These are the most athletic monsters I've ever seen. Like, you watch Clash of the Titans, they're not like doing flips over top of our heroes.
And by the way, speaking of Clash of Titans, the director obviously watched that movie because there is a scene in this movie which is a direct ripoff
okay.
of Clash of the Titans. Yeah.
Which one?
The one where the that woman turns into a scorpion and he's looking at her through her shield and he cuts her head off. That's almost exactly the Medusa scene from Clash of the Titans.
Oh, big time. Yeah, Medusa, not Medusa. Yeah.
Yeah, Medusa, not Medusa.
Yeah, because they don't call her Medusa; they call her the Gorgon, which is.
But
what
she has, and she has all the other. She has all the powers. We just didn't get the snake head though, like the snakes come out, the snake hair.
And the snake hair, no, but she gets like a snake face or something.
And like a snake scorpion bod, yeah.
It looked like a scorpion to me. But we're passing up the. They keep the people who can help her defeat the energy monster. They keep calling the little people.
Yes.
It's like the little people. Ah, the little people.
I honestly, I was expecting like Billy Barty to show up and
the blonde and the brunette are talking, and the blonde says, "You're going to die, but you won't die if I go." And doesn't take her horse, which is right there. Why are you walking? Don't take your horse to see the little people. And the little people are these two exact twins that are about 6 inches high.
Well, the little people is one woman saying all the dialogue, and they put a mirror and special effect it, so it looks like twins, but I think it's just her twice.
Right. That is a direct ripoff of Mothra. I don't know if you know anything about Godzilla or Mothra, but in the Mothra movies, there's two tiny women that are about 6 inches high. So that scene, not the dialogue, but the picture, that's a direct ripoff of Godzilla and Mothra.
Wow.
So and I think they might think like the movies might be obscure, and well, they're not really. They rip off Superman at the beginning, so yeah, I guess they didn't give a shit.
They did not give a shit. No, we're gonna get this done. We're gonna make a couple bucks, and we're call it a day.
Yeah.
And I loved you talking about the not Medusa, because that's the second Thunderbolt. Because we get a running tally. Because every time
she's the third. She's the third.
She's the third one? Who's the second one?
There's the hair monster. Then there's the slime guys.
Oh, the slime guys. That's right.
Guys.
Yeah, and then they escape into a giant mouth. Never a good idea. Giant stone mouth. That's never a good thing.
Yeah.
I think that was more of a vagina.
Yeah.
Well,
she gets.
But then, yeah.
But the Medusa was all like, "I'm over here. I'm over here," and I'm like, "Is this being played by Madame Judy?" Is that too deep of a reference, by the way, Madame Judy? No,
I didn't get it, but that's okay. I'm sure some of our listeners will.
No,
I didn't get it either.
Oh, come on, Madame Judy. Anyway, look her up. Look her up after the show.
Okay. I like the idea that Herc was just waiting in space for something to do before he even gets called to Earth. He's just hanging out, and there's like, "Hercules, go." He's like, "Oh shit, I'm up. Okay, I've just been hanging out since my last movie." Like he doesn't like we don't have like Hercules the farmer, like he's settling down to have a life or whatever, and then gets called to adventure. He's just like, "I will pose heroically in the stars until the next time you need me."
Yeah. Well, that's where he gets put back.
Exactly.
Well, once again, like the movie, we get all that crap in the opening credits, but Hercules doesn't enter the movie until about 20, 25 minutes into the movie.
No, it's Urania's movie.
First. It was up until then.
Yeah, absolutely. And then Herc shows up. Now the sound on mine cut out during the first Little People exchange. So did they? But I get the sense though that they called Herc. Like they're like, "Hey, listen, we know a guy. We'll put in a call to his dad. We'll get him down here. He's going to help you. He may have to find some thunderbolts on the way or something, but don't worry about it. We'll beat your fire monster."
Yeah. My sound. I think we all watched the same.
Yeah,
it's on YouTube. Let's just say it. We watched the same version because it's on YouTube.
What I'm thinking is that 10 to 20 seconds of dialogue If we heard that, the movie would make total sense.
Like that's the crucial
I
scene.
don't know what's going on. That 20 seconds of dialogue.
One scene, no sound, ruined it all. I never thought of actually seeing if there's subtitles available for that scene.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but so is it they fight? I think they fight the first. He fights the one monster on his own, and then it's the swamp people, or the slime people. Then do we cut back? We cut back to Flora, I think, right? Where Flora and Hera and all them, their big plan to kill Hercules is to hire a middle-aged man of average proportions. That's who's going to take on Hercules, right? Like that's
Their plan. Their plan is to reanimate the corpse of King Minos, who Hercules killed in the first movie, and he's a man of science. So he's going to destroy the gods and religion with science.
Right.
You know, the science of throwing lightning out of your fingertips and creating monsters in space.
Well, because this movie is divided into the Greek gods, and then the science gods. Is the science god of chaos, and this guy
Deathless.
Minos?
We have a team up of Minos and Deadless.
Deadless. Who this one is a woman.
Right. See, this movie's getting progressive. They actually did a gender swap.
Yeah. The Deadless is a woman who has a massive cod piece. Did you guys notice that?
I did. Almost a peen sticking out there.
Why? Why? Especially on tights.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like it doesn't even. It actually curls out like to form like a dick, basically. Like she's got a dick.
Yeah.
Instead of curling under, it's out. You know. It was weird.
Like why? I couldn't just wrap my head around that. I couldn't.
Well, I like the idea of hiring a guy that like Herc already defeated this guy. Let's give him a second chance, huh?
Yeah. But this time they give him a sword, and now I'm quoting from the land of frost and ice. Oh, the land of frost of ice. Which is kind of redundant.
Scott, you were going to say something.
I was going to say, at this point in my notes, I have written, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. I have Lou sounds downright regal in this one, but that's the overdub guy.
When we talk about the overdub guy has no emotion in his voice. It's all morning DJ. There's one point when her sister goes missing, and he's like, "I'm sure she's okay. We can follow it." There's no inflection in his dub voice at all, no matter what situation.
No.
And that paired nicely with the wrong expressions on Lou Ferrigno's face during most scenes.
Yeah,
he's like, "I'm going to kill you," and he's smiling. He's like, "Hey, you know, we're all having a good time. We're out on the beach in Italy. I'm looking big and buff. You know, I got two pretty ladies here. I'm having a good time. Oh, you're going to kill me? That's fine. That's fine. Let me tell you, I'm going to punch you in the face in my regal, non-inflected voice."
Yeah.
How much do you want to bet they said, Lou, do you want to make this movie? I don't know. It's in Italy. Free trip to Italy. I'm there.
Yeah.
And this movie has another low budget trope. Is 80% of it is shot in the forest.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's a movie when 80% of a movie is shot in the forest. It's like, oh, they don't, you don't have to pay to shoot there.
That's right. Yeah, you just run around with your camera. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, especially like when they went to visit the little people for the first time. You could tell they set up this stone thing that was probably styrofoam in the shape of the pi symbol.
Yeah.
Put a little thing underneath it, And they're like, okay, we found a clearing of trees big enough for this to go in. This is where we'll put it. You could tell.
Yeah, I like the idea of there's whoever did their location scouting was just like taking it, like hiking, just hiking.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that'll do. In the cave fight when they're fighting the whatevers with not Medusa, did you notice that the blonde lady uses the old Jim Kirk special? She literally double axe handles one of those guys. It was awesome.
Well, she's kicking all kinds of ass. I'm like, why the hell do you need Hercules?
Yeah.
You seem to be holding your own pretty well.
Yeah, she's getting it done.
Both of them. Like,
both are, yeah.
Yeah.
Just get a sword. Get a sword. You'll be good.
And then, so it's weird that every scene is punctuated with like, okay, we did that thing. Now I got to go see the little people again. Because we keep coming back. Like after the cave, we get to another. I don't know. What would you call it? Like a
temple.
Yeah, like an old temple or something like that. And it's like, okay, you guys wait here. I'm gonna go alone again.
Yeah,
like
very Joseph Smith-esque.
It's very Scooby-Doo. It's like, let's split up. It's okay.
Yeah, that's a good call.
No. Only I can talk to the crazy people. Okay,
I know, right? Like, yeah, like Hercules, a god himself, not worthy to talk to the little people. Like, she's got to go it alone.
Here's the deal: Hercules doesn't know anything.
No,
he doesn't know anything. These women are explaining like he's a child, and I don't know if they were trying to convey that, like he was up in this. But if you're a god, shouldn't you know all this stuff? It's
or at least getting the information firsthand.
Yeah. Hey, Dad, before you send me down, why don't you let me know what I'm getting into?
Yeah, really. Yeah. My son, in whom I'm very proud. Go see these chicks. They'll tell you what you need to know. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, hi, honey, he's fine. He's fine. He's Hercules, damn it. Like
he'll just follow the boobs. Don't worry about it.
Oh, you know what? That makes sense to me, actually. Now
I know. That makes total sense to Mark.
Yeah.
Well, let's be honest. Lou had a nice pair of cans on him.
I love the scenes where he flexes, like he's like, "Oh, I'm going to hurt you," and he just physically like just. I'm jealous because I can't do that, but
I'm jealous too. But like every once in a while he would do that boob flex thing. When he says like.
The one that we have to do with our hands, we have to physically grab our chest and make them. Yeah, he can just do
boobs up and down. He's doing it. Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite is when they go to the sea to find the magic balm that they need to get made from the river Styx. When they go there, they can breathe and walk so easily. I swear, it's like they're not even there.
It's like they're not underwater.
Yeah, that's hilarious. They turn into two little instead of like I don't know if do they get extra pay if they get wet because they're on the beach. They don't even show them like walking into the beach and then cut away, right? Like they could have walked into the water and then just been underwater.
Well, she goes to the temple of the god of death, who Hercules I thought already had beaten in the land of the death with all the bones hanging from the trees.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Right? So I thought that was death. And then Hercules kills him, takes the thunderbolt out of him, and then she goes to visit the temple of the god of death. He takes her on this hallucinatory trip into space. Basically tells her, yes, for this whole thing to work, you're going to have to die. And then gives her 2 bean sprouts that if you eat them, they will let you breathe underwater. But that's not really what happens because they turn into little fucking energy balls of tadpole shit.
I don't think we can convey how
insane this is.
How insane and how lazy this movie is.
Yeah.
I don't know what the budget was. You might have that in
oh, I wish.
$5.
Let me see. Let me see what I can find. Go ahead.
But it's just incredible. It's outside fighting in the woods with just people doing acrobatics. It's just so incredibly lazy and bad and did you guys enjoy? Did you find this movie boring?
Even the fight scenes were kind of predictable because like we're going to get a shot of Hercules slowly wrestling a guy. He'll toss him to the ground. They will jump. We will get a shot of him just punching at the camera. Cut to a shot of an acrobat flipping away from the camera. That's almost every fight scene that takes place, at least on land. Except for when he fights the Amazons.
It's very systematic.
Yep.
Fight scene, flip, flip, flip. Walking. Fight scene, flip, flip, flip. Walking.
Little people.
Little people. It's a very...
Paint by numbers.
Paint by numbers. That's exactly the way to put it. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah. We need an action scene here, so who's next? And so they go underwater, they get the magic balm. I thought for absolute sure that this was going to be an excuse for, Lou to ramp it up a bit and get like Mr. Universe oiled up for the next scene, you know what I mean, to show that he's got the balm on. Yeah. And be able to flex and be, you know what I mean? Like that's what they do for those competitions, right? I mean, he's fresh off, Mr. Olympia and stuff like that. So they're like, oh, it's a magic balm that you have to put all over your body so they can get like oiled Lou. I wasn't crying for it. I just figured it was going to happen because that's just a thing bodybuilders do, I mean, The Rock does it just naturally. I think he now sweats oil, but back then you had to do it yourself, right?
He excretes it.
Yeah, he's just excretes baby oil,
Well, I think I'm not breaking any shockers here when I say no budget information I can find on the line. So
he finally goes to fight the fire monster. We assume he put the bomb on.
Oh no, we haven't talked about the Amazons of Scythia yet. The warrior women who were obviously men.
No, I think that's after this.
Is that after this with the spider lady?
Yeah. So
it's after this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they set up that there's a what is it? A village of women. That's where Urania and her sister come from. That's being preyed upon, and the girls are being sacrificed to this monster. Well, Herc solves that halfway through this movie. I thought that was going to be. I thought that was going to be the boss fight. Like I thought that was going to end the movie. He'd beat the fire monster and roll credits. But no, like what we're like not even 2/3. We're about 2/3 of the way through, maybe.
Yeah,
half,
and this
somewhere in there.
And this is where King Minos has taken the sword that the gods gave him. Daedalus.
No, Daedalus gave him the sword.
No, Thor gave
the sword of science.
Oh, is that what they did?
That's right. Yeah.
So confusing. So
Because
Daedalus gives him the sword
to take down the gods.
And but she says that you could only use this once, right?
I don't remember.
I thought she said you could only use this once or something. But anyway, so he kills Flora because
that's right.
Who the fuck is Flora? I love Greek mythology. I have never heard of Flora, but anyway.
She was the red shirt of the gods.
Aphrodite and Poseidon are now scared, and there's a scene where he confronts all three of them, and those two run off, but he ends up shooting him with his science laser eyes.
Oh, that was
quote
awful. Unquote. He's just standing there, and
so somehow Daedalus has infused in King Minos the power of science, which gives him mystical powers.
These are the worst gods ever.
Yeah, run away. It's so bad.
It's so bad.
If you look at it, it's kind of like Ghostbusters, where they use science to defeat ghosts. So this guy is using science, but the science he it's magical science. You don't. It's I don't. My head.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's awesome. I got to back up just real quick because one of the things I noticed is we see this one guy. Remember evil Ronald McDonald at the beginning, who's doing the sacrifices to the fire god,
Yes.
or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, I love how first of all we get the sister gets taken, and she's going to be sacrificed. Hercules shows up, fights beams of light, but he's got the bomb on, so he's okay. Meanwhile, Urania goes over and just lifts the chains off the sister. Like that's how, like if the sister could have done a sit-up, she would have been fine, or just roll off the chain off the rock, because Urania doesn't like break the chain, she just kind of lifts them off. You're free now. It's like, oh, thank God you showed up.
So, are you saying Hercules is the balm?
Oh, yeah.
Reminder for me later to throw in a sound effect on that one.
But we
Cut it out completely.
but the thing is that priest gets away. The sister gets freed, the fire demon gets defeated. That guy, like, we don't even have the scene of the girls like stringing him up or beating the shit out of him for taking all of their women and killing them. He gets away. Like he'll live to fight another day.
To me, he was the cult leader from Dragnet, if you remember that one.
Oh yeah.
I know Scott does.
I do.
Yeah.
Check out my Dan Aykroyd podcast.
There you go.
Episode on Dragnet. Pagan.
Look at that nice softball I just threw up there for you.
That's right.
I thought he was auditioning for like a Kiss cover band or something like that.
Yeah. So he defeats the fire dragon. Is that when he goes to the warrior ladies?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's still, he's still getting, has to find the rest of it. Like, it's like, we finished your mission, Urania. We defeated your...
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm still not done yet. I've got, 3 or 4 more Thunderbolts to find.
And this is where he keeps going. He's like, the 4th Thunderbolt. And he just stops and said, the 5th Thunderbolt. The 3rd Thunderbolt. All right. Thanks for the... All right.
And for those of you at home keeping track on Thunder count, we've got the 3rd Thunderbolt up on the board.
Yeah. Like, I'm surprised they didn't have it like a counter in the corner. You know what I mean? The corner of the film.
A little lightning bolt with a 3 beside it.
The 3 beside it, you know?
And then, bing, when he finds the
Yeah.
Now, that actually might have been... This movie takes itself too seriously.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Done that with the Thunderbolts in the corner, I think that would have been actually a very funny thing to do. But I don't think it's beyond. There's 3 types, and there's 3 types of bad movies. There's bad movies like this one that treats itself seriously, which is boring, and then there's bad movies that treats itself seriously, which are hilarious, and then there's bad movies that are intentionally bad, and those, which we're going to talk about one of those in another podcast, I believe.
So we get Urania's backstory, and this is my favorite line here. Urania, she says she inherited her powers from her mother, her adopted mother. I mean, you can inherit money from your adopted mother, but that's about it, you know?
Because science.
No. Science is easy.
I had the same DNA as my stepdad.
Yeah. I had it from... Like in the Thor movies, Loki learns the magic from his adopted mother. He's the frost giant, but he learns it. You know, he doesn't inherit it.
It's in his DNA that he adopted from his stepmother. Duh.
So as soon as Odin took him back home, he automatically has the DNA of Frigga, you know, and Odin. Yeah.
Duh.
Oh my God!
That's how it works, Mark.
Yes.
So we where do we go? Oh, we go up to this other temple, the mirror dimension.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
My notes kind of skipped to there. I don't know if maybe I skipped too much.
No, you can never skip too much in this movie.
Unless you guys had something before we get to that. By all means.
Yeah, I actually do have something. So they're at the Amazon, and he's got to fight the Spider Queen because somehow he gets knocked out.
They throw a web on him.
They throw a web on him.
Or
yes.
a net. But
yes, so the Hercules, the great Greek god, is defeated by a net. The same thing that catches, So Hercules and a halibut has the same weakness.
Oh, wait, sorry. Was he defeated by a net? Was Annette the name of the woman who threw the net on him?
Yes, that's it, yes.
Annette the Amazon? Sorry. But you're right.
So Hercules is in the clutches of the Spider Woman. Didn't you think we were going to get a battle between Hercules and a Spider Woman?
Yes.
It's set up. No, here's what happens. He chokes her in human form. He kills her in human form. She turns into this glob, which is supposed to be a spider, and then disappears.
Oh, yeah.
But that's the weird thing too. Is because the warriors, the Amazon warriors, the women that were obviously men, they take off their masks and now they've transformed into beautiful women with gigantic breasts that they didn't have before. They say, "Oh, Queen, he is ready for you on your web," which is just rope.
Yeah,
but you can just tell it's just rope, and he's just lying there.
He's not even tied down. He's just on there. Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the deal. He's not strung up. It's lying on the ground. He's actually lying on rope.
Yeah.
He's in a hammock. He's literally just taking a nap in a hammock.
He's not, because we think they couldn't even get him to stand up and pretend to be glued to a spider web. He's lying on the ground.
Like, I'm pretty sure as kids there was this rope thing in the park, right? Do you remember this?
I remember. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, they just had like a rope web and you could climb on it and shit. I'm pretty sure that's what this was. But anyway, I was thinking that she was going to turn into a spider monster and then eat him. But no, she takes out a sword, cuts the web, so now he's on the ground, basically cutting him free, and then like slides up beside him seductively, like she's going to start making love to him, and then that's when he chokes her. I'm like,
and he's smiling the whole time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, but you.
From everything I've heard,
She's into it.
From everything I've heard, Lou Ferrigno's a great guy.
Yeah.
He's not. I mean, him cast as the Hulk, I think that was perfect for him.
Absolutely.
Anything other than that, it's.
Oh, he was funny on The King of Queens.
Yeah, that's.
But he was playing himself, though. Right? He was Lou Ferrigno lives next door.
And I Love You, Man. He played himself in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. But I guess, just to get him to emote, because I don't know if it was because he's Hercules and he's beyond, but the voice actor doesn't have any inflection in his voice, and Lou Ferrigno's acting is incredibly wooden. So you put those together, and he's just a bland character in this movie.
Well, I think unfortunately for Lou, I think a lot of the scenes they were filming, they filmed them and then they put them where they're supposed to be. I know that's how movies are made, but I don't think he knew of the continuity. Like, they needed like a lot of generic shots, so you know what I mean? So instead of him frowning or pretending to struggle or whatever, he's just like, I'm just standing here. Whatever, you need me to just pose? Okay. Like, but not knowing what the scene actually is, he can't react, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I think starts happening at some points. Because there are some scenes where he's like, when he knows the lines, he's like genuinely concerned every once in a while. Like, you can see in his face is like, but isn't that dangerous? And now the guy saying the words is like, isn't that dangerous?
Yeah.
Look out.
Where is it? Because I have my notes. he gets told, or somebody gets told, that what he needs is quote, the energy to win. And once he has the energy to win, then he can defeat King Minos.
Oh, that was the spider lady, because apparently when she had him down,
that's what it was.
That's where Urania, using all the given power she inherited from her adopted mom, prays to give Hercules strength to win. And all it is, it's literally the equivalent of Hulk Hogan hearing it from the crowd.
Yeah.
That's all he like. There's no
up.
There's no special, like, out of all the weird laser beams and lights and stuff, there's nothing to show like a burst of energy going into him to give him that pump up. No, he's just hearing it from the crowd, I guess. And
she prays energy to Hercules, and it works.
Yeah, but of all the weird special effects, that's one we don't see. Like,
that's what I mean. It's silent. You don't see it go in.
There's
it
nothing.
Just prays it in.
Yep. Yeah, and he's just like, he just puts the finger up and wags it, you know what I mean? Blocks that one right hook, and then away, drops the leg. I mean, it's all over. He did all but body slam and drop the leg. Like, that's how much it was like wrestling. Oh, man.
So my next notes is not from not until the fight in space, so I'll let you guys go from here.
Oh, well, I love how we're talking about how Minos is like and he jaw jacks a little bit more. Like, he's going back and forth to Daedalus, like, hey, how you doing? I'm still gonna kill those gods, right? Yeah, okay, bye. And he delays this showdown with Hercules, but when he finally meets, he's like, he's like, it's just time for us to confront each other. Like, he's just like, you know what? I've got a thing at 4, so I'm gonna. It's time.
The script says I need to be here.
But he literally blinds him with science. He points his finger, hits him, and knocks him out with all the powers of Jubilee from the X-Men. It's like a little sparkle comes out of his fingers, and Hercules is like, ah!
I know what song I'm using now.
Oh no, it's like a net for my mind. Ah,
I know you mentioned it earlier, but I was just going through my notes, and I have Science God has a green codpiece over her crotch.
That was disturbing. It
was. And then, Zeus defeats, what was her name? The science sidekick?
Daedalus.
Daedalus. Zeus defeats Daedalus with the power of time.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's like, you may control science, but I control time. And he uses...
I'm the son of Kronos. Yeah.
But, so you would think, okay, he controls time. He's going to make her really old.
Yeah. Yes.
Or turn back time.
Or turn back, turn her, make her not exist. Now you got great. And if I could turn back time...
I'd make you not exist.
Time is a skull that just flows up. Control time, and time is the skull that this comes down.
Time is the skull that just comes down and goes boo, and she goes and dies.
and her body disappears. So much. It would be such a hard time being any type of forensics in this world, because the bodies just disappear in a beam of light. It's like, Daedalus is gone. Well, how did he die? I have no idea. The body's gone. Like, literally just disappeared. Gone. Yeah. I mean, if I had to guess, I'd say a time skull, but it's all just speculation at this point.
Skull. Yeah, the time skull.
I don't.
The power of time skull.
He kind of does an "I have the power" reach up to the stars.
This is a blue ball movie, because they set up. I control time. That's a perfect setup to either age this person or reverse them out of existence. I am the Spider Queen. Perfect setup to have a giant spider battle, and none of it happens. This movie is set up, no payoff.
Oh, absolutely. And yeah, and you think Hercules is going to get with one of these two beautiful women, but no, because he seems to be developing a relationship with Urania.
Well, have we talked about the brunette not being the brunette?
Oh, right, the body swap.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Yeah, the twist ending.
Her amazing death scene where they put her in the water and she has to pretend she's in pain.
Yes, she didn't have "I don't go into the water" in her contract, so she had to go in the water.
She had the water scene,
So, sometime during the movie, she died, and King Minos, replaced her with an exact duplicate.
Well, now hold on. Hang on. It's all part of the plot, because when Hercules and Urania went under the sea, then she was left all alone. Apparently, she decided to go for a swim because she's in the water, and Minos tells Poseidon to kill her using the power of other water. I don't know, but she's all of a sudden bleeding to death in the water.
Hold on. You said he killed her. He killed her with water.
Yeah.
Could you be a little more specific?
Oh God.
Slow clap.
How do I forget that this is going to happen every single time?
Okay, H2OMG. Okay.
Oh,
But here's my question. So King Minos has replaced her with a duplicate.
Yeah.
That allows her to get captured and almost sacrificed to the electric.
To the fire god, yeah.
Wouldn't that ruin his plan if she actually got sacrificed?
Yeah, well, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he doesn't. I don't know. It's just. Ugh.
Well,
yeah, you're right.
It's really a tale of two movies at this point, because you have the vengeful gods, which all are gone now except for Hera. And then you have King Minos, who wants to replace all gods with science. And so now all that's coming to a head. And Hera now is just off to the side for now.
Yeah, because they instantly regretted their idea of letting loose King Minos.
Yeah.
Who thinks he's above the gods, might I add.
Yeah.
And none of these gods think to smite him?
Yeah.
Hey, worst gods ever. Now, I just had something. Okay. So, King Minos, he wants chaos.
Yeah.
He wants absolute chaos. But he is also bringing the moon to crash into the earth.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
if that happens, everybody on the earth dies. There's no chaos? But how can there be chaos if there's nobody there?
Well, that would be the ultimate chaos, wouldn't it? I mean,
that would be the ultimate chaos, but that's just like what's he going to...
Well, as a man of science, he knows it would just throw everything out of equilibrium. You'd have the moon; it would destroy the earth. Like, that's as chaotic. I'm guessing he's willing to die on this hill, whatever the fuck his plan is.
Well, the weird thing is we know what Hera's plan is. Her plan is basically Thanos' second plan. She's going to just get rid of all the humans and then recreate humans in her image so that they worship her instead of Zeus.
Yeah. And Minos kind of gets on board because he captures Hercules and he says, can you imagine the world, a world in his image, but programmed by my science? So he wants Hercules drones.
Right. But that just backs up it's like he wants that, but how's that going to happen if there's no Earth?
What did he cause the moon to come crashing down?
What he's doing. He's causing the moon to...
I thought it was the vengeful gods that did it.
I don't
Honestly, I couldn't track that one. I don't remember. I was like, who the hell started this from happening?
Honestly, if there's this many questions, there was obviously no script supervisor on set.
Because I kind of forgot about that until the end, because we're not tracking, like, we don't, like, it's apparently a ticking clock that we have, but we don't really realize it. Like, we're not reminded, we don't go back to scenes of the moon hurtling towards Earth.
It's a ticking clock that nobody cares about.
No.
Yeah. You start the stopwatch, put it in a drawer.
And then like every 12 hours it beeps. It's like, crap.
So let's get to it. Now, Derek, you said you're a big fan of Greek myth.
Yes.
Scott, did you pay attention to a lot of that in school?
No, I did not follow Greek myth. I did not. So
Okay.
we'll turn this over to Derek.
So, I want you to recount for us the classic tale of Hercules becoming an energy gorilla and fighting an energy T-Rex that turns into an energy anaconda. Just kind of review that one for us, please.
Doesn't happen. Doesn't happen, obviously.
Really? Oh,
This is a blatant rip of it's King Kong and Godzilla.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
King Kong and Godzilla.
yeah.
You have Lufino, your star, and he disappears for the last this movie has very little Hercules in it if you think about it.
It does, yeah.
He doesn't come in until the first 20 minutes. The last 10 minutes he's not in it because he's an energy
ape.
He's an energy gorilla.
Yeah,
and that was the weird thing. Before then, you have King Minos flying up into space, and Hercules is in space and huge. And then he says, I'm going to create cosmic entity here, and I'm going to create neutron energy here, and it's 2 more warriors. And Hercules has a shield, but he's like, and King Minos says, these guys are made from the same energy as your shield, so your shield is useless. And then just Athena comes in and goes, oh, yeah, by the way, take this sword that allows you to win. Well, that was easy.
Yeah. Aha, the sword of winning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aha. The sword of convenient writing.
Yes.
And he doesn't fight those guys, does he? The two.
He does. No, he kills them pretty much easily.
Oh, that's right, because he has the sword of winning. That's right.
Right.
Sorry, that happened so fast.
And then King Minos turns into the little
The
drawing thing. No, first they turn into like the drawings of the outlines of the humans that I remember from the beginning of WrestleMania 6. But anyway, go back and watch that. It's the same thing. But then he turns into a T-Rex, and then he turns into King Kong, and then he jumps up on his back and turns into a snake, and then he he takes him off and throws him into space, and that makes him explode.
But then he comes back as his person form, doesn't he? And
does he?
At one point, I can't remember if it's before or after the T-Rex ape, but they show them two in their outline form fighting, and if you watch the moves, it's the exact same scene as that we saw in the clips from last time on Hercules. He does the exact same. Yeah, Minos does a swipe across the belly. Lou dodges. It was amazing. I mean, I've never seen this movie more than once, just the one time, but I remembered. I was like, wait a second. That's the exact same scene, same camera angles, same moves. I swear to God, they took that clip and just did their little outliney rotoscopy thing. Right. And just used that. Like, Lou wasn't even there for this fight scene because he'd already filmed it once before.
Huh.
It's the exact same moves and camera angles. I kid you not. I'd stake my reputation on it, such as it is. Anyway, oh yeah, it's insane.
Yeah. How about the giant Hercules holding the Earth and the Moon apart?
Oh, okay, yeah.
And he's standing on what exactly? Because he's got the moon down here and the Earth up here, and he's, posing, essentially.
You're telling me not one person on that, well, maybe one, it's like, that's stupid.
Yeah, I want to know where he put his hand on the Earth. Like, did Australia just get flattened? Was he using that as kind of a handhold?
Oh, I think we've talked enough about this movie. This movie, yeah, we gave this movie more time than it deserved.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. No, the one thing about that was when he puts the moon and the Earth back in their place. The moon is like a foot away from the Earth, and I'm like, that is still way too close, bud.
Yeah.
The deal. if the moon, I can't believe we're arguing what, but if
It's
the
the
moon,
science, Scott. It's the science.
Yeah.
if the moon is that close to the Earth, even with Hercules, it's going to mess up the tides and everything. It's
Oh, yeah.
it
Well,
just
just
gross. So
Well,
I don't.
I like the idea that it wasn't just the moon hurtling towards Earth, but somehow we got caught in some tailspin, and so now the Earth is actually hurtling towards the moon as well, which would not be a good idea. You know what I mean? Like that alone would, taking it out of its orbit would fuck everything up. Now they're going to crash together.
It's just so weird. It's just so weird. And then it just gets put back up in the stars.
Yeah.
Hera's forgiven.
Yeah.
All the other gods, he says, are forgiven, but they're dead, so...
Well, he
thanks.
has the power of time, maybe?
I guess, yeah. Maybe the skull thing comes down and puts
He could time stone that shit for those guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just turn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the end of the movie.
I gotta say, I think Urania was actually the real hero of this story.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, she's the one guiding Hercules to the Seven Thunderbolts, right? By following her. And then she figures out on her own somehow that she's Hera's daughter, where she actually inherited her powers. Duh. And she figures out that she had the last Thunderbolt inside of her all along. We didn't talk about that, right? She's the last Thunderbolt.
But it doesn't matter.
And then she gets her mom to give her the kiss of death, so the last Thunderbolt... and the Thunderbolts don't actually come into play in this movie.
No. Even though we see 6 of them go into his crown, and there's 6 spots. No, there's not 7.
Right, and Urania has the last one inside of her.
Yeah. Why? What was the point?
And because all we see is we actually see... just before he declares it, we see a whole bunch of like models of Greek cities being completely destroyed. And then Zeus says, "The chaos has been stopped." Really? You just wiped out how many people? That's pretty chaotic.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a lot going on for nothing's supposed to be going on, you know?
See, the only problem with this movie is that all of the facts that I pulled up were...
Wait a minute, did you just say the only problem with this movie?
That's true.
This movie only had one problem. Okay, I want to hear what this problem is.
A problem so big that the other problems don't even matter.
Listen up, people. This is going to clear up the entire movie right here.
Sorry. Yeah, well, all of the trivia that I pulled for this movie was actually from the prequel, the first movie.
Oh.
But it's a lot more interesting, so I'm just going to read it.
Let's hear it.
So, at one point, the original script for this featured a lot more violence and a lot more sex.
Oh, man.
Which you can probably tell the remnants of when you watch this movie, right?
Yeah.
Like gratuitous sex and like horrible violence. Lou Ferrigno refused to do it because of those two things and told him it needed to be more family friendly. Okay. So he got his wish. Now, in addition to that, the first movie was the lead actress was Sybil Danning. I don't know if that means anything.
It does. She's a B horror queen.
Yeah.
She's a B. She's like B soft core stuff. So I know who she is. Yeah.
Yeah. So she had a huge crush on Lou Ferrigno and called him a fine specimen of masculinity. She then told this documentary later that she would have preferred the more adult version of Hercules because she wanted to sleep with Lou Ferrigno.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, all right.
Kind of progressive. You get yours, girl. You know?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, but anyway. That's
wow.
all I have for that. So.
That's funny. Yeah.
Let's get to it.
That reinforces, and I get Lou Ferrigno sounds like a really decent guy, and I hate to be making fun. I mean, this movie is bad, and I kind of feel bad making fun of it, but we have to. I mean, there's this movie is just awful.
Like, he's got to know. Like, he knows.
Yeah,
he knows. Yeah.
You know, he's not stupid. You know.
But here he is, a guy who never meant to get into acting to begin with. He just was a professional bodybuilder.
Yeah.
So, you know, he got acting jobs based on all of his time in the gym, really. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of he didn't go to Juilliard or whatever, you know?
All right, well, let's get to it. So, as always on this show, we try to find the real story behind the story, Mark.
I got a few of them, which basically I've used the titling of these kind of mythic movies.
Okay.
Yeah. Or is it Hercules and the 7 Games of Hide and Seek?
Okay.
Because that's all it is. It's like, go here, find a thunderbolt. Go there, find a thunderbolt. Go here, find a thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Which also, or I mean, you could also, if you want to add in the other stuff that they had to chase down, you could broaden that and say, or is it Hercules in the epic shopping list? Because then, to get this, they have to go to this temple, get these what do you call them? The leaves or whatever. The bean sprouts.
Yeah, the bean sprouts.
They had to get the magic bean sprouts to go underwater to get the bomb to get the, you know what I mean, like to get and to get the sword. And
isn't that the plot of the last Star Wars movie? We got to go here to get this.
Yes,
pretty much.
Star Wars stole from Hercules.
It's the rise of Hercules.
The rise of Hercules rises. Yeah. Or is it Urania and the Legend of the Ever Shrinking Outfits?
Yeah. Notice that too, did you?
Yeah, you think I did? Yeah.
When
she goes into this temple and all of a sudden she's on, in her walkabout in her little white thing. Yeah,
she's in a little white bikini. Yeah, all of a sudden.
Yeah, it looked like a paper towel bikini.
Yeah, this who are you wearing?
It looked like a cotton ball.
Who are you wearing tonight? Cottonelle, you know.
Bounty.
Yeah. Or because we've kind of explored this idea that's like a couple of movies in one. I call it Mash Up of the Titans.
Mash Up of the Titans. Okay, Scott.
I'm just going to use a football analogy. When you say if a team has 2 quarterbacks, they don't have 1 quarterback.
Yeah.
If a movie has 2 plots, it doesn't have any plot.
Right.
Okay.
That's what I'm going with this.
That's the real story here, right? Is that they don't actually have a plot. They don't have a story because they have 2 stories. Okay.
They have multiple plots and no plot all at the same time.
Okay.
I've got 2. Or is it cocaine is a hell of a drug?
Yeah, it was the 80s.
Because they were on something. Or is it a prequel to Get Smart and the origin of Control's enemy, Chaos? How deep of a pull do you think that is?
Oh, did you
that 30 seconds of silence? They were in the cone of silence.
They were in the cone of silence, yeah. Talking to the little people.
The little people had little shot glasses that fell on top of them.
Did you pull a hammy with that deep pull there?
I did, yeah. That hurt. That hurt when it came out of my ass, let me tell you.
Whew.
All right, well, that's going to about do it for the Adventures of Hercules. I'm Derek.
Mark.
I'm Scott.
Join us next time. We'll take a look at the romantic comedy of a couple trying to live together during an alien invasion. Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan renew their on-screen chemistry in Codependence Day.
Hercules, people are safe when near him. Hercules, only the evil fear him. Softness in his eyes, iron in his thighs, virtue in his heart, fire in every part of the mighty Hercules.